G'day everyone, T-Nick back here again in Transport Fever. You join me just outside of... Why does it hide the town names when I zoom in? We are in Minneapolis? We're in Minneapolis. So just between episodes there, I paid off the loan, which we ran up to a ridiculously high amount. And we've got about 6 million in the bank, and because those trams were complaining about getting old, I have replaced them with some sort of suitable American tram. I believe it's called the streetcar, the Peter Witt streetcar, I want to say. Yes, that's exactly it. And there's also a chicken somewhere around here. Hello, chicken. Oh, what are you so sad for? You've got your own private car in an age when that was a luxury. Everyone else is on the tram, which is overcrowded, and that guy tried to get air. So yes, I have. I've checked in on our log route, which is probably in the tunnel at this point. Where'd he go? Okay, let's see if we can find the train. Nope, that's not what I wanted to click on. I wanted to click on that, and I wanted to find the train. I'm hoping he's in the tunnel, otherwise he's, yeah, gone native. Hello. Well, it sounds like him. As you can see, he is now carrying more than one wagon of logs, thank God. And hopefully we'll see him turn his finances around in the next decade or so. Until then, we are making money on our other trains, so, you know, it's not like we're hurting for cash, but... I mean, come on, man! You're costing me $2.5 million. It's not a drop in the bucket. And emerge. There we go, graceful. So he's got, yeah, not even half a train yet, but he's starting to pick it up a bit. And so hopefully, once he starts dropping more logs off, we'll build another couple of trucks. In fact, well, I'll probably build another couple of trucks now because this bloke's still carrying logs from the last delivery, and. Yeah, he's done a full circle, so we better quickly buy another couple of Macs and set them going. What the hell did we call this? That. Logs, planks, Orlin. Oh, there they go. Good stuff. And all the planks magically move over to the truck stop. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some more planks coming out of here and coming up here, and then we can start making goods. Now, one thing that amused me last episode, we have logs waiting at this station here. Because apparently the forest at Columbus has decided that instead of sending some of its logs to Orlando Sawmill, which would be convenient, they have a contract with... I don't even know where I am now. Yes, they have a contract with... Here it is. Tucson Sawmill. So... yeah, the plank train that comes in from Tucson Sawmill is now bringing logs back down via Rockford Forest to take them all the way over there. So, look, not going to argue. It's money in my pocket, so I really don't mind. But I did think it was quite amusing that it decided that, you know, why take it to the closest sawmill when you can take it to the furthest possible sawmill? So, but either way, more goods for us, which is, you know, can only be a good thing. Now, one thing I would like to do today is try and make the most of some of these routes we've already got set up. So I'm wondering if we can't actually try and get some steel coming in here using our existing railway lines. Obviously, we have the steel mill down here, but that's also located at a junction, so I don't know how feasible it'd be to sort of get across here with the steel trains. And hello, which train are you? No, you're the Southern Highlands line. You're continuing to... I take it back. You're actually making a profit. Good for you. Is anyone up here waiting for the Southern Highlands line? Anyone? 3 people. Okay, so the expansion to Mesquite we can probably cancel. But, of course, if we do that, then I've got to go rejiggle the track up at Lakewood. And, I mean, we've got him quite happily coming into this station here. And what are you waiting for? Did I not put any signals on the hill? There you go. You can keep going now. Yeah, off you go. How much are you carrying? Nothing. Good stuff. You're doing well. What about you? Are you at least carrying something? Nothing. Fantastic. Okay. Are you going to pick anything up? 17 crates of goods. Well, that's something, I guess. And what are you doing? You are bringing some plastic in. So you're all good in my books. And that will help these guys make more goods. Yes. And we've actually got a slight oversupply of plastic to planks. So, yeah, it's not going too bad. But, yeah, so we've got that steel mill there. Now, from memory, we had a steel mill up here somewhere. I'm not seeing it. Maybe we didn't. Maybe I'm imagining it. There's a steel mill here, which is not very convenient, because we'd sort of have to, I guess, somehow get it over to this line here to actually get it down to even the right area, because no, that steel mill there, completely useless to us. Maybe it was this one I was thinking of, because this one here is located on the existing line. It'd be child's play to put in a sort of a Y junction here to get the freighters up here. And yeah, we've got a few good resources around here. We've got some iron ore. We had the coal up here, which we can probably bring down on its own railway line. I mean, all the way through Cincinnati, it'd be a bit of a detour. And I think we had some over here. Oh, we've got the steel mill here. This might be a good prospect as well. Yes, I'm not hating this one, because this one offers us convenient slag up here. You know, not to slag anyone off. I made it funny. Of course, we've also got the iron ore and the coal down here. So we could actually have a dedicated freight line coming up here through Sioux Falls down here. We could take the slag up to the construction materials plant, and then the steel along the existing railway line all the way up to Lakewood, or we could even have it cut up this way, but that would require an even more complicated junction. So we won't be doing that. We'll send it the long way if we have to, and just pray that it actually makes some money. And one thing we haven't set up yet on our new line, because I'm waiting for more goods to be produced at Goodsy McGoods factory, is the goods line down to Columbus and Orlando to try and drop off goods down there. But until we're producing more goods, really no point. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that by the time we do start shipping the steel up here, we have more planks coming in, because as you can see, to make goods we need planks and plastic, or planks and steel. So plastic and steel together mean absolutely nothing for this place. It needs to have the planks. So ideally we're going to be delivering twice as many planks as we are plastic. But yeah, so I think we'll go with this steel mill over here, the Fort Collins steel mill. That's seems to be in a convenient location. I'm pretty sure the ground here is quite flat, good for a station. It's got good access to raw materials up here. We've even got an oil well along our proposed line that we could take to there, I guess, if we really wanted to, or even up here. So yeah, we could really open up some more freight to, you know, the markets that we've got going on. We've got oil up here that we're not using either, but we don't really need it because we've got a butt ton of oil there. In fact, I actually built a station at this coal mine way back in episode, probably because we were going to use one of these. In fact, this whole pass here, one day we should get a railway line from Columbus through to Plano just to make that commute a bit easier, because currently everyone's going woo the long way, or woo the long way. Woo. That's about all I got to say about that. Right, so first things first, we need a big heckin' great big fancy terminal stationy thing here. Yes. I was considering at one point also railing the construction materials down here and then roading them into Fort Collins. That's a stupid idea. We've already got the trucks. However, we could rail them over to Sioux Falls on the way. So, you know, that's another market opened up. And of course, if we do produce oil up here, we've got this convenient plastics factory here. So Fort Collins, Sioux Falls area is going to be a really big industrial hub. So I want to go with a nice big industrial station without overhead wires. How big were we building the last ones? I think it was 320. Let's build them at 400 just to future-proof the crap out of this. And that is a big station. I like a big station. Yeah, we're going to have to put some sort of curvature on that, though, because it's... Okay. May have overestimated how much curve I need. Not mad, just confused. Why don't we go to the other end of the spectrum? There we go, it's not enough. Good work. Yeah, let's try that, and then try and ease it off a bit. So bring it back down to 4. How's that? No, try 2. It's still a bit much. Try 1. Yeah, it's a bit better. It's a bit better. That's all right, because we're going to need to put... Okay, so let's see. I'm counting on my fingers here because I'm simple like that. We've got 1 steel, 2 iron ore, 3 coal, 4 slag. I guess potentially we're going to be... No, we'll just rail the steel products in. I was going to say potentially we could rail the oil in and truck it up there, but let's stick with 4 platforms. Don't want to say. I think that's going to be fine. I think we're going to go with 4. That's still too much of a curve. We'll go a slightly lesser curve. Yeah. Now, which one do we want? We want to pimp that up a bit. Okay, somehow I've done that wrong. What if we go back there? Maybe, what if we... What am I even adjusting? No, I am adjusting that curve. Okay. I want to adjust the other curve. Yeah, no, maybe. No, whoop, nope, turn around too much. Whoop, 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 whoop. Is that going to be okay? Are we going to be happy with that? Whoop. Nope. Yep, okay. I think I'm happy with that. I think that's quite a suitable looking station. For $500,000, it freaking better be. So that's good. That's our gigantic steel mill station. And one day I look forward to modders actually adding in sort of custom stations to go with the industry. So, you know, like in Transport Tycoon, we've got our steel mill station. This is a bit plain, but, you know, we can live with it. So we are needing to connect this up, and that is going to be a hassle because we've got some sort of inconvenient road here. Not an inconvenient truth, but the truth is that the road is inconvenient, so I guess you could work it like that. So let's bring this track down. No, I don't, no overhead. No. Okay, so let's bring the overhead down like that. No, we're not bringing the overhead down, we're bringing the track down. Bring that track down like that. Now, just gonna have a bit of a ease out of the landscape there so we don't end up with ugly things. Now you, sir, don't want to connect up because you're a jerk. Will you connect up that way? You will! Jerkiness retracted. You're not a jerk, you're just a very disobedient bit of track. Now, is that nice and smooth? Because we all know I like my smooth. I don't like that bump there. In fact, I'm going to have to bulldoze some track to get rid of the bump and probably regret it. Okay, the bump is now gone. I think I can get away with connecting that back up again. Good. I really don't think before I bulldoze. I'm like, you knock that down, it'll be fine. Oh, I can't rebuild that, can I? Cool. So, let's rebuild this. Well, rebuild. Let's build this for the first time. That's not going to work. Okay, cool. What if we start you about there? Nah, it's probably too much of a set of points. About there? Yeah? What about, no, that's, no, okay. Back here was fine. That was fine. And then we'll get a corresponding set of points there. As long as we've got enough room for things to cross over. And that is an ugly junction. That is what I was afraid of. I honestly lie awake at night fearing junctions like that. They come into my dreams and go, boo! Ah! Good, there we go. Let's try paralleling that bitch and getting that in like that. Is that going to work a bit better? It is. There you go. That's an idea for the ages. So there's a bit of a dip sort of in this region here, but I can live with it. So, right, okay. Probably didn't need to connect all 4 tracks up because 2 of them are going to be iron ore and coal from, you know, yonder. Yonder being a direction that we are discussing. Now, I will connect this. I was thinking we could either run a separate track around like this, or we could just double up on this track. And given we've got very few trains actually running on this track, I mean, we've got a little bit of a hill on this side of town, but I think it'll be fine. I think we can sneak around there without having to go up too many grades. Yeah, so I have to reconnect up the other end as well. May as well connect up all platforms so that all trains can go wherever the bloody hell they want. And that's actually quite a steep little hill out there. That's cool. I like a good hill. Good. Okay, so we'll bring you up. No, not you. We'll bring you up. There you go. Okay, cool bananas. So get you parallel, and we'll use the same trick we did at the other end to make the junction look not quite so shite. Yeah, there we go. That's all right. We can live with that. Now let's just adjust the landscape out a bit, make it look a little bit prettier for when we inevitably uglify it. Uglify? That's it. Oh, hello. We have the Milwaukee Road Class EP2. Well, that looks electric, and we haven't built any wires yet, so good luck with that. Seriously, though, good luck with that. I hope it's successful. All right, so we'll bring that in there and then try and connect this up. Yeah? Yeah, you want to look shite. Oh, that's just... At what point would you think a train would run over that and not, you know, catapult its wagons literally everywhere? Okay, back it off. I don't know where I'm hiring these engineers from. They're awful. Like, literally one job, guys. Literally one job. Let's try bringing it in here. Hope for the best. I think that looks all right. I mean, there's a little bit of buried track here, but I don't see any ugly jolts and bumps and... Yeah, no, I think we've gotten away with that. I think that's okay. That's good. That is good. You could say it's good. So what we'll do is we'll have to have a set of reversing points here. So I imagine the coal train will be coming in here. Now the iron ore train we're probably not going to get away with that. Ooh, we might. No, it's ugly. It's created a huge bump. So make it go away without a word. Yep. Hello, passenger train. What you doing? So instead, we'll have a set of reversing points over here. Hopefully, that looks. That's completely ghastly. Well done. Let's try the other direction. Let's try a reversing set there. Much better. Okay, good. So yeah, we can have the we have the coal train come in here and the iron ore train come in here and reverse. Then obviously we'll need a set of points in here. Well, not obviously, but we'll need a set of points in there. Also ugly. Good. This is why we can't have nice things. We'll try putting it in too much curvature. I'll give you too much curvature. Too much slope. Well, touche. We'll put one in there. Well, that, no, that's, no, 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 look at that. Woo! That's a big bump there. No, we'll get rid of that. The reason I'm doing this is I wanted to put a nice little depot in here so I can actually build the coal and iron ore trains, but clearly the game's going to be a jerk, and we'll have to build it at this end. So all the tracks can funnel in. We will double slip that there, because that way everyone can get to this track here except this one. So I'll need to put a set of points in here. Hello. Okay, see, that worked. Why can't it work like that all the time? So he can get across here. This track here comes out here. So if we have a set of points down here, we will get away with this. So we'll run them out like that. Keep it parallel for a smidge, and then just sort of not as severe, please. I bet I can't fit a depot in there. Okay, no, I don't want to build that giant station. Okay, the game's having a bit of a think. There you go. You've done it. I bet I can't fit a depot in. No, I can't. That did not go in my favor. What if we just sort of shoehorn it in here? No, we're just yep. There you go. Okay. Yep. Aha. Good. And without moving the mouse, gentle click. Always the gentle click. And is that hideous? It's not great. It's functional. It's not ideal. It's got a weird wiggle here that I don't like, and I'm going to make it go away now. Bye-bye, wiggle. Bye-bye. Not to be confused with the Wiggles, the popular children's band. There we go. That's much better. That's good. Yeah, much more attractive. And as we know, style over substance every time. Cool. So we built ourselves a big-ass steel mill station. I'm glad we did that, because we now have to put down some signals. So you, sir, can be a one-way signal, please. You're fine. I will drop another signal down close to the junction just to avoid holding up the passenger trains too much. Now this, of course, is an outbound track here. So we'll boop him in there. Inbound trains, I guess we can put a signal. No, because if we put a signal here and he backs up, he'll back up across the junction and block trains going this way. So we probably shouldn't. And then every platform has its own signal, but of course we'll put one down here anyway, just because we can. Why did I make that a one-way? That was very silly. We probably won't even use that platform for that direction, because I'm pretty sure I have the set of points. Oh no, they come over there. No, this is fine. We get away with this. This is good. I was hoping we'd be making a bit more money at this point, because we're going to need to build a coal and iron ore train soon. But, what are we going to do? So next we need a junction heading off in this direction. We're going to have to cut through town. In fact, there's actually a really convenient way we can cut through town without demolishing any houses. Without demolishing many houses. That's not too bad, apart from the whole level crossing business. I want to avoid too much of an angle off here with the main line, though. So can I... No, that'll make it single track and demolish two houses. Right, okay. What if we bring it in like this and then back it off a bit? Yeah, okay, so we back it off back to the crossing. Well, we don't have a choice. We've backed it off to the crossing. Good, right, okay. Now, I don't want to knock over your house, but I may not have much of a choice. Let's just try and bring it out gentle. No, okay. You may be living in a doomed house, my friend. Okay, so we can get away with it about there. I think that's a slight curve. Well, if it is, it's not noticeable to the naked eye. And my eye is very naked. Ooh la la. Good, okay, so We're going to need to parallel... Yeah, we're going to be coming straight out of the station here. Let's just hit the pause button and bulldoze everything. What could possibly go wrong here? Well, what possibly couldn't go wrong? So now this track here we want to bring around like that. That's a bit of a curve that we did not anticipate. Actually, what I might do is bring this one up like this, so we can keep the basic line going, and then we can bring you in. You're not going to want to connect up, are you? You're a jerk. We can connect you up like that, and then hopefully we can get a parallel line in. Oh, maybe here. No, could you? No, you don't want to. Okay, you could connect up like that though. There you go. Not the most eloquent of junctions, but I'm hoping that it offsets the fact that there's a hill around where this diamond is, because we've got a little bit more space around the diamond. It's not going to create this really ugly sort of bump in the tracks. And of course, we can't get rid of that bump in the middle of the tracks because of reasons that are apparent for no reason. If that makes any sense, please write in to me and explain it. What just happened to my points there? Nope, they're fine. Why do they look weird when I... See, that looks fine. And I zoom out, and they still look fine. Nope, okay, something looked weird for a second there. I'm not crazy. Well, not that crazy. Now that hill there we can probably do away with. Like that. Now that I've got my level crossing, I don't mind. In fact, I'd actually like to curve it around this way a bit, please. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I should probably put down the signals I knocked aside, because that was very selfish of me. So I'll drop them in like that. That is an ugly junction, isn't it? I'd like to think I'll come back and rebuild it at a later date. And I'd like you to think that too, because, well, you know, wishful thinking. Good, don't need any more signals up there. Down here we'll put a couple in protecting the crossing, not that we have any vehicles using it at this stage. Now, quickest way is, it's all pretty flat. If we swing around this side of the oil well, we get the oil well and the catchment for a future station. And we can probably swing back around past these two. Yeah, so we need the stations on this side over here. And that's fine. Good. Right. Okay. So, let's just... No, we'll keep the contours open, just so we can avoid the worst of the hills. So, just spitballing, if I wanted to build that around like that. Yeah, it's a bit of a cutting. It's not great. Fairly direct, but not great. So, if we bring it sort of out a bit... and then around a bit. That's a bit better. I'd avoid some sort of nasty cutting. Probably cost us as much because of the detour, but, you know, we've built it now. So build the track around here. We won't bother with an oil station just yet because... Although, will we? Maybe we should get this... No, that oil refinery is just not convenient. I was thinking it would be good extra money in the short term while we're still rebuilding after that loss-making Lakewood to... wherever the hell it's going line. But no, we'll stick with the game plan. We will get our iron ore and coal set up this episode. And then hopefully next episode we will start on the steel train. Now we are going to have to get across this road. So that means bulldozing this road and just building the tracks wherever the hell I feel like it. That'll loop. That's wonderful. Because let's be honest, there's no traffic using this road. It's just the workers going down to the mine. And... I don't actually think the game generates any cars for that, so we could really demolish that road with no ill consequences if we wanted. Do we want to put balloon loops in here? We're probably only going to need one train, so I guess not. Let's just put in a normal station. Do we want to go the full 400 meters? I don't think these trains will be that long, so we'll go 320. Hang on. 400 plus 200, that's 600 meters, not 400 meters. Did I math bad? No wonder that was such a big station. I mathed very bad. Because... Did I build it? No, it's not 800 meters. And it must be 600 meters. Cool, I math bad. Well, at least we got plenty of room for a steel train in the future. So we want a 320 meter station here, and I math good for once. I know, for once. Can I stick the road in there? No, I'll just have to lengthen that a bit. Where is it? Max street length 30, please. And nope. Yep, we had it. Yep, there we go. And we slightly adjust the angle. Boom, done, smashed. Good, excellent. Connecting this up should be child's play. So bring you up and round. Da, 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 da. Bring you up and around and out the other side. Cool. And then we just need to put in a couple of sets of points in here to bring them back onto the correct tracks. Can we actually get away with a diamond there? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say yes. I changed my answer. And it looks not... Oh, no, we got a bump. We got a bump. See, it's yet to bump. Yeah, no, I don't need speed humps for my trains. Thank you for offering. Okay, we're getting rid of that track apparently. No, we're getting rid of it. No, okay, well, okay, I meant to do that, meant to destroy everything. It's all fine. It's all going according to the master plan. Probably. So we'll bring you in like that, and then we'll bring this one in across here. Hopefully we don't need a waypoint to convince them to use the correct tracks. Oh, God. Now we'll put a signal down on the coal line. We don't need one for the iron ore line because he's coming out of the station. Drop him down, make that a one-way signal, and God, I hope everything works okay on this line. Not that it'll be too busy, probably didn't need to double track the whole thing, but what the hell. We're spending money, may as well spend a lot of it. You know, it's the name of the game, isn't it? I think. No, it's make a profit, that's what it is. I knew I was getting that wrong somewhere. I'm so bad at these games. Good, okay, cool. So all we gotta do is connect up the coal mine now. So tracks coming from there, comes down there. Should be a simple matter to have it. That's a big chunk of landscape chucked away. Maybe if we put a terminal station in, it'll be... Woo! Look at that. That's not fun at all. What if we put you in... You are sort of up a bit more of a hill than I expected. So what if we put it down about here? Nope, autosave's having a go. That's good. That's fine. Yep, yes. Good enough. Connects up the coal mine. It's not completely hideous. Gets the job done. Excellent. So we'll bring this out and around like that. I've connected that up to the right track, I hope. And that doesn't look awful. That's fine. Now we only have 20 million in the bank. And, you know, back in the early days of the game, I'd be like, 20 whole million. As opposed to 20 half millions, which would be 10 whole million. How are you doing financially? You're doing pretty well for yourself. That's good for you. Yeah, so 20 million doesn't really go that far these days. Yeah, I have my concerns that this won't buy as much. What do you cost anyway? 8 million. Yeah, probably won't be building one of you. You're only 2.8 million, so that's not too bad. And as you're not going up a big hill, I don't even think I want a Mikado. That's a German fella. We might just go the Mogul. He's only, well, he's not even a million. And we can put on some wagons and just sort of see how he goes before we get ahead of ourselves. So let's go gondola. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll go 8 for now, just to see how it beds in, because we still need to buy a second train. It's good that we built the train when we don't have any lines set up. Go me. I've been playing too much Transport Tycoon. So we'll start with coal with a nice salmon pink colour. That's a eye-catching colour for sure. And you run down there, please. And you've already picked a platform to reverse on. Do I like your decisions? I do. And up here, you should be able to cross over and go single track. Good man. Good work. Good for you. So this is... No, turn that off. And then we'll call this... This is obviously coal from gain to... what the hell did we call Fort Collins? Did we even give it an abbreviation? Because I meant it to just be Fort. I don't think we've actually given it an abbreviation yet. Oh, this is exciting. We can come up with an abbreviation. Yes, we can call it, Fort, because anything more complicated than that goes above my head. What are you complaining about? Fort Collins Construction Material. We'll get to you eventually. I'll put some more trucks on now if it'll placate you. What line are you on? Fort Collins Brickworks Delivery. Yeah, that makes sense. Depot. Good. Put on a couple of Macs. And put you on Fort Collins Brickworks Delivery. That would be under F for Fort Collins. Off you go, guys. And we might as well upgrade the ones we have so they're all doing the same speed, because, yeah, you guys are not spring chickens. You're 24 years old. You are getting on, though. You're probably due for a replacement in a couple of years anyway. 430 grand, yeah, money well spent. So hopefully, with the combination of increased speed and capacity on these trucks and the 2 extra trucks, we'll actually see some sort of, benefit to that. Good, okay. So we've got the coal line set up. We now need to set up the iron ore line, which should in theory be, oh, it's another fun salmon color. Cool. So starting here, yeah, good, yeah, okay. Then you will come up here, and hopefully you've picked a different station. You have. Good work. Go you. And you will follow there, please. And we'll call you iron ore. Where do you come from? Oh, you come from Gainesville as well. Gain to Fort. Fantastic. So we will need a second train. So we'll clone that one. Train 81, you are on coal. Train 80, you are on iron ore. Off you go. Good. Now let's watch the dramatic departure with the steam-powered passenger train in the foreground. Yeah, it's the good stuff. Yeah, you go, son. You go make us some money. Please. Because, you know, we're sort of flailing here. Now, one thing I forgot to do was set up some sort of goods delivery station down here at Sioux Falls. Because, of course I did. Conveniently, the industrial area is actually right about where we've put the junction. Inconveniently, it's probably too close to the junction, so if we tried to put a station in here, it would just be a laughable mess. So what I'm thinking is we might be able to shoehorn one in here, and then we might be able to start railing some construction materials down from Fort Collins Brickworks down to Sioux Falls for distribution there. Give them something to live for, you know, because they don't really have much. We only want a short station for this one, so I'm going to go with probably 200 meters. Yeah, that's probably long enough. We do want to have a bit of a curve on that. Oh, look, it actually matches the height of the rails, thank God. So let's go with, I don't know what I just clicked on then. I clicked on some things. Let's try, is that the right direction? That's definitely a curve. That's a bit better. So we definitely want to curve him. Okay, we want to curve him a little less. Yeah, a little less on both ends, maybe. I don't know if that actually changed anything. Maybe it's making it worse. There you go. That's a bit better. Okay. So, bring you just a smidge. Okay. Now, we need to slightly curve a little less at the other end. There we go. This is good. Now, we want it to look pretty. I've lost the magic alignment now. Where was it aligned? No, don't remove any buildings. It was sort of around here somewhere. It looked perfect. I'm going to say right there. I'm pretty sure that house that we didn't want to demolish is going to get demolished if I do that. So we might have to put it out a bit further. And we'll just tweak it a bit, This is riveting footage, I'm sure. Now you're no longer... Oh, now you're hovering. Okay, that's probably not great. No, we want you to sort of find a middle ground sort of thing. No, just maybe here. Yeah. Well, we've built it now, so hopefully there is fine. Did we put that on a hill? Well, that'll explain that. Now what we'll do is we'll remove this signal that has never been used, ever. And we will have to run this track in... Is that going to work, or is there a big bump where the crossing is? No, I think that's actually worked. That's a lucky fluke. God, I did not think... I thought it'd sort of come in here and go bump up into the crossing. Complete with that sound effect too. That is a noise that occurs when dealing with trains. Fun fact. Good. Okay, so set of points there. So trains can now come in. Chuff, 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 chuff. Turn out. Chuff, 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 chuff. And come in. Chuff, 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 into the terminus thing here. Cool. We probably will need to truck deliver this. Truck deliver this? Really? Is that the word? Yeah, that's the word I'm going with. Truck deliver this. So connect the road up. What sort of catchment have you got of the industrial area? Drum roll, please. Bugger all. Cool. As expected. We will need a truck stop. Can we chuck that across the road and still have catchment? We can. Hallelujah. I don't think that's actually a pivotal religious moment in this game, but feels good. Ideally, we want some catchment over in this yonder region, or this yonder region. Either way, some sort of yonder, some sort of region. We want catchment. I only want to demolish one building. That's one building. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's still $500,000. So cool. Glad that's a thing we're doing. Now you, sir, will get, you'll get dominion over the entire city, and in fact, you'll actually cover the what do you call it? Commercial area, just in case we do start delivering some sort of goods down here as well. Fantastic. Let's set a truck line up before I forget. That is probably the wrong station to start at, but we'll figure it out. And we'll call this, how do you spell Sioux Falls? It's written, I'm pointing at the screen. Why do I keep pointing at the screen? I'm pointing at the screen again. I just literally, use the mouse, dummy. S-I-O-U-X. And then obviously I can spell falls. Note, it doesn't have a Z. And we'll call you deliveries. Good. Okay, that was a lot more complicated than it needed to be. Welcome to TNIC's channel. Good. Right. Okay, trucks. Get 2 of them, please. Go. Yes. Cover up for my embarrassment by quickly sending the trucks off on their route and then quickly building a brickworks train. I haven't connected the brickworks station up to this railway line, have I? Let's see, railway line, railway line, railway line, railway line, railway line becomes single track. And no. But yeah, we want to do away with the single track bit for starters. Oh, of course they don't line up. Why would they? Why would I get anything right first go? The pause button. Okay, let's just back that off there, please. Back that off there, and we will quickly connect this up before anyone is any the wiser that I have rejigged their track alignment. Huzzah! Which platform is unused here? Neither of them. Good stuff. We'll have a 3rd platform, please. And we want to actually match the original length of the station. Oh dear, that's not going to fit. Back to the pause button again. I see we've already got a train deployed in the region. Good, because we're going to have to confuse the stuffing out of him. Because, we're going to have a rebuild of this entire area. Because why not? Yep. And now autosave's going to make sure I can never forget this if the game crashes. Whoops, I just saw you sneaky bit of track. Ha ha ha! Think you can pull one over on old TNIC. How long is this station? 240 meters, there you go. Ha ha ha. Now we want transit tracks, please. We want them like that because it looks pretty. We want to hit apply. That doesn't look as pretty as I expected, but I don't know what I was going to do about it. Now, what I want to do is have one of these tracks, probably this one, come in here, please. There you go. That's how we do it. And then that through track will come out here and connect up there. Huzzah! Now, we need to have the other transit track come out here. I guess this will look more like a transit track when we put another platform on, and we'll save ourselves a bit of heartache by doing it this way. You're not going to connect up because you're a jerk. Story of my life. Connect you up. That looks good. And then we'll connect you up to this track, please. There you go. And this poor little fella, the little German that could, he left his smoke behind. Now we need to connect up these platforms. So this platform can obviously come down here. This platform track can come out here. And we will have a set of points there. And then this track comes up here. And then connects up with this track here. And that should be okay. The only catch is you need to get across to this track. So we'll put in another set of points here. There is probably a far more efficient way I could have built that, but I think this looks kind of cool. And I'm sort of pressed for time because, well, this train is already in motion. He's completely empty, but he's in motion. Oh, that's right. I put a cute little caboose on him. I can't remember to put cabooses on my trains because it looks cool. And, I mean, it really has no in-game benefit or disadvantage or anything. But I think it looks cool. So you're going to stop at that signal because this fella's coming across here. That's fine. So I'll drop a new signal down there for you. Yeah, that's good. You guys are still using your same platforms. No, one of you isn't happy. Oh, no, that's the passenger train, is the green train. No, you are happy. Good. And everyone can go back the way they want to. Yes, and they are. Wunderbar. I felt that was appropriate because we have the German train, but your mileage may vary. So bring a signal in there. What's this? This is train going this way, so this is trains going the other way, so that should be fine for signals. Yeah, okay, cool. So I will chuck another couple of signals in down here, just because. Drop another couple in there. Down here, we can get rid of this set of points here, because it is not required. And get rid of that signal. Yeah, we'll probably chuck a midway signal in there, that's fine. Just got to connect up our new brick platform, which should be this one. Yes, because it's not connected to anything, dummy. So bring this track down parallel, please. And then you can come across there. And you can come across to there. And that should also be a nice smooth junction. Good thing we put this signal here because it is now removed. Yep, that was money well spent. Hello, passenger train. Didn't see you coming down the hill. Good for you. Please don't hit anyone at the level crossing. You will stop. Yeah, you will give way. Yeah. Good thing he's whistling a lot. That'll do it. So we'll drop a signal down here. The reason I built this lengthy track here is I figure if we want to have 2 brick trains coming in, we could rejig it so the inbound trains have a little spot to sit off the main line here, and the outbound trains can just sort of come across like that. But obviously at the moment we don't really need it. I didn't accidentally make that one way, did I? No, that one's one way, that one's one way. Good, 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 good. So now we should be right to build a brick train, and it should calm this, organisation down somewhat because they will have more customers. Where's a depot I can conveniently build a brick train? That one's convenient. I need to set the line up first. I'm learning or relearning. I'm something in. Something in? Yeah, there we go. So you connect up to there, please. Up of Fort Collins and back again. That's fine. And we'll call this bricks from Fort to... That's too many letters. Yeah. Socks. Sure. It's pretty hard to mistake what that is anyway, so I think we should be fine there. Now, 10 million bucks. That should be enough to buy us a train, because we're only going to be buying a little train. Probably go the Mogul again. I like the Mogul. It's been good to us. Could go the Baldwin. Baldwin is very slow. No, I don't want to slow the passenger trains down. Now, show me brick wagons. Yeah, state car. That hauls bricks, right? Yes. Let's go with, what's that, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go 9. And where's my caboose at? Where'd the caboose go? We only just got it. There it is. Cool. Yay, I remember the caboose. Good. So you, sir, if you could please tootle off on bricks, Fort to Sioux Falls. Yeah, off you go. And yeah, that's good. That's good. Good start. Good start. What are you? You're a passenger train. Good. You're fully loaded too. You go. We've actually got a heck of a lot of people waiting at Sioux Falls. That's good. That's good. Popularity is good. So these trains up here are both trying to get a full load of iron ore and coal respectively. So hopefully they will make their first deliveries in the new year because it is December 27. Well, we miss Christmas again. This is probably why the wife hates me so much. Always working, never celebrating Christmas with the family. That's right, I have a fictional in-game family to go with my fictional in-game transport company. That's a thing we have now. Yep, but yes, good, a new plane available, and if you've been following my Transport Tycoon series, I hiss at that because I'm not building planes ever again. Ooh, this is nice and dramatic. Quick, get a nice view. There we go. Ironically, we have a freight engine on a passenger train and a passenger engine on a freight train. But you know what? It works. It works for us. Yeah. So, what are we going to do next time, folks? We are going to connect up this steel mill here with this factory up here, which I realized was the entire point of the episode, but, well, I got sidetracked, ran out of time. Fake wife is now fake divorcing me. We've all got problems. Whatever. Don't want to hear about it. Next time, we might also look at connecting up this oil well here with one of these refineries, either this one or this one, and then see if we can do something with that. But until then, folks, this has been Transport Fever in the American free game multiverse, whatever it's called. I'd like to thank you for your company. I've been T-Nick, and I will see you all next week. Later days.